Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and a very Merry Christmas to all of you. Today I want to talk to you about how to have a stress-free Christmas shopping experience. So I personally love Christmas shopping. I love buying presents for people. I love the shopping experience. But I do understand that for a lot of people this time of year is very stressful. So I've got some tips to help make the Christmas shopping experience a lot more enjoyable. My number one tip is to budget, because let's pause for a minute. Christmas is not a surprise. Like, seriously, it's not. It happens at the same time every year on the same day. We know it's coming, and yet somehow we just feel all unprepared all the time. So my number one tip to make it feel a lot less stressful is to budget, because let's face it, the fact that we might not have the funds that we need makes Christmas shopping really quite a stressful experience. So if you put a little bit aside throughout the year, then the end of the year is not such a big deal. Budget. My next tip is to buy throughout the year. I don't know what everybody else is like, but for me personally, I don't like buying gifts just for the sake of buying a gift. I want it to be something that somebody would actually like and enjoy. And so instead of having to go into a store with a limited amount of time to try and find something that is meaningful for somebody, I like to just take my time throughout the year. If I see something that I know somebody is going to enjoy, I'll buy it then. So that can make Christmas shopping a whole lot less stressful. My third tip goes along kind of with the first tip, and that is set a budget for each person. You'll find it a lot less stressful then, because you can actually look what you budgeted for that person, and it's going to help stop you from overspending, because you're only going to look at things within that price range. Now, I do budget for each person, but I kind of have a leeway either side. Sometimes I spend a bit more on one person and a little bit less on another person, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the value of the gift is greater or less. It's what is pertinent to that person. So set yourself a budget for each person and try and stick to it within reason. Number 4 is to make a list, and this might go without saying, but list out the people you need to buy for. And if you're going to budget for those people, you kind of have to do that. I use a really cool app called Gifted. I found it, I don't know, a year or two ago, and I just find it really easy to keep everything in one place. You can write down gift ideas, you can set your budget for each person, and also you don't have any snooping eyes finding, lists that you might have left around the house of what you're going to buy each person. So if you are looking for an app, then I would recommend that one. My 5th tip is to shop online. Now this can be helpful for so many reasons. First of all, if you're busy, it's really cool to be able to shop online. If you are like me and have 2 children under the age of 2, it is just so much easier to shop online. Another good reason is you can often find the best deals by comparing different online stores, and so you can also save money and stick to your budget. And if you can buy several things from the same place, you can also save money on shipping. So I would highly recommend shopping online. And then my 6th and final tip for a stress-free shopping experience is, if you don't know what to buy for somebody, just ask them. I don't know why we're expected to be able to just read people's minds, but just ask people. You don't necessarily have to get them what they've said, but if you're really stuck, just go ahead and ask them. It makes the experience a lot less stressful, and they get something that they actually want instead of you just buying something that they don't want just for the sake of getting them something, So go ahead and ask. So those are my top 6 tips for having a stress-free shopping experience. If you've got any tips that you'd like to share, please leave them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and found these tips helpful, please hit the thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I've got a whole bunch of videos coming out. I usually post twice a week, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!